Look at the reflection in the water. Absolutely stunning. Installed the digital receiver. They're quite hard to get hold of right now because they're a little bit out of stock. Hey guys, back again with the DJI Neo2, and I'm going to be flying it with the goggles free and the motion controller free. And we're going to literally just fly across the beach and we're going to see how good of a flight we can get. It's not too windy, but let's get straight to it and let's send the drone up. Right, so the goal today is we're going to fly out towards this shoreline here, and the water was actually right out here this morning, but as time's gone on, it's actually retracted out more, which is a bit annoying. So I was a little bit late to the party today, but the connection's looking good so far. I'm going to send it right out, and it's a nice cold 3-degree morning today. It's about 37 Fahrenheit, and yeah, so we're going to fly over the water here. I'm using the motion controller, as you can see, and yeah, it's going all right so far. Connection's looking good. It's actually flying exactly like the Avata 2. It's nice and smooth. It's going to do a nice turn here. So I'm all the way over there, and then we've got the big, nice, beautiful white pier, which is also lovely. But yeah, all good so far. So first time flying over water as well, which is really nice. You can see the waves coming in, but the actual water is going out, so it's the tide's retracting today. The next tide coming in is tomorrow morning, so I'm going to see if I can get a nice flight tomorrow morning above the water as the tide's coming in. So yeah, there's the pier, and I am right out there. Look at the connection I've got, it's perfect. So again, using the motion controller, and yeah, so beautiful shot at the pier there with the Neo2. You really can't complain. This drone's 209 pounds and it's solid. It flies really, really nicely. Okay, granted, it's not too much of a windy day today, but it flies super well. And yeah, here's a bit of scenery, bit what's around me, a few dog walkers. And this drone's so small, you can't even really hear it in the distance, which is also great. So sun's out, but again, it's a very cold day. So I'm gonna fly nice and low to the mud. Look at that, it's beautiful. And I'm not sure if I can chuck this into gyro flow or not. Pretty sure I can. I can with the Avata 2, but we'll have to find out with that one. But if not, straight away, this is straight out of the camera. This is no editing whatsoever. This is just straight from the Neo2, straight out the camera. And what do you think of those colors? Granted, the sun's out. I think that looks absolutely stunning in the goggles, and I'm pretty sure you're probably seeing a lot better picture than me. So we've got full connection. I am on 74% on the battery, which is super, super nice. Let's see if we can go and fly along the promenade here. The promenade, the pier walkway. And look at that, we could even fly, we're lucky, just fly down the side. Don't want to get too close because there's a lot of metal on that structure and I don't want it to be disturbing my signal. We're going to fly all the way down the side and we're going to take a slow right just here. I'm going to come back down towards me. I'm going to fly over the top of me. Just got to watch out for anyone like dog walkers. We'll go behind me. We'll go under the shelter. We're going to full speed it. Look at that. Full speed under that shelter. And we're going to go right over my head. You probably heard that on the microphone. And yeah, it's a beautiful day for a beautiful flight with the motion controller and the goggles free. And it is just a mini race car. This thing is just a mini race car. And if you guys have flown the Avata 2, it's very similar to that. It's a little bit less, I wouldn't say as fast, so it's a little bit slower. But again, the flight is perfect. And this is straight out of the camera. I didn't have to mess around with settings, nothing like that. It's just straight out of the camera what you're seeing there. And I am holding the trigger down fully, and it says I'm going around 8 miles an hour, so it's not super fast. Look at the reflection in the water, absolutely stunning. And yeah, 57% now, we've still got a lot of time to just cruise around. Here's the mud. There's a lot of sinking mud on this beach, so it's quite a muddy beach. It's not somewhere where you'd like to go swimming because the water's not the purest or the bluest, but it's definitely a lovely long stretch of beach with beautiful sand. And on a sunny day, the sand's a lot softer, which is really nice for kids and if you just want to come and have a little bathe, suntan. So it's beautiful for that, and it's just all around a beautiful beach. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. This is my first time flying with the motion controller and the goggles, and I've got the digital receiver on the back of the drone. So I've installed the digital receiver. They're quite hard to get hold of right now because they're a little bit out of stock. But I think DJI will be making more, and then they'll be dispatching to obviously Amazon or the retailers that you want to buy from. So yeah, it's handling really well with the motion controller. Very easy to fly. I'm sure you could give this to your nephew or your niece or your cousins, and if they're like, I wouldn't say too young, but around 8, 9, 10 and onwards, you can really get to grips with it straight away and not have any problems or feel like you're gonna crash, which is really nice. So we're coming up to 41%. So just to be safe today, I am gonna bring it back for a landing, and that's just because I'd rather land it sooner than later, just to make sure that we've got the flight, we can like secure the footage, and the main thing is that we tested it out. So I have held the trigger down full speed this entire time, and it's performed really well. So I'm a little bit scared about this landing now, because obviously there's nowhere to land, so I might have to hang catch it. So let's see how that goes. So straight away, I've dropped down to 34%, and I was just on 41. So it's definitely time to bring it in. And now I'm on 32. And the drone's coming in. Okay, so bring it super close to me. I'm gonna hold down that button, the lock button. And you didn't see it, but I hold down the lock button and it started beeping, and it went into something called an auto landing. And as it was auto landing, just switching the drone off, as it's auto landing, it's gonna use this bottom sensor to sense when it actually is close to the ground, and then it's gonna come in for a nice landing. But in this case, I'm surrounded by sand and there's nowhere flat to actually land. So in this case, I landed on my hand. You didn't see it, it was just off camera. But yeah, I would say this drone is great for beginners. It's easy to fly. If you can afford or you don't want to buy the goggles free, I luckily got these with the Avatar 2 combo kit. If you don't have the money to spend on the goggles free, because they are quite more expensive, then this package does come with the goggles N free, but you are looking around £500, and that comes with the drone. I think you get 3 batteries, you get a controller, like an actual controller you can fly with, not the motion controller, and you also get a few other extras in the box, which I think is a really good price, because I paid around $1,000 or about £1,000 for the Avatar 2, and that came with the goggles, the motion controller, 3 batteries and the drone, and that was quite a hefty price. So considering you're getting this package for half that price with newer technology like obstacle avoidance, and being able to connect to goggles and controllers and stay up to date within the DJI ecosystem, it's an absolute no-brainer. So if you guys are definitely looking to get into FPV, then I would definitely look at the Neo2. And if you're just looking for something that's easy to deploy, it can go around, take some photos, take some videos, and you kind of just want to use the motion gestures, then again, this drone is really beating everything out of the park at the minute. So big props to DJI. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was, maybe one day. But yeah, they're really doing good things. And yeah, so check out some of their latest products as well. They've just released the new Action 6. So that's an action camera. and they're definitely going to be bringing more stuff on the way for content creators and drone flyers. So if you like this video, then be sure to hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this stuff and you're into technology, drones, radios and tech, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.